What is up, YouTube? Casual's Primary back at you with yet another video. This time it's another initial thoughts on video. I was going to do a I was tempted to do a live reaction video to this, but after the much negativity I got on my first one, I'm not in a position to do another one anytime soon. So, anyway. Today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and initial reactions to the trailer for Jigsaw, which is the brand new Saw movie. Now, when I first saw it uploaded on Facebook, I was like, wait a minute, I thought they weren't releasing this movie because Tobin Bell died. But I guess they're going through with it anyway, so it's something that we've been long anticipating. Anyone who really was a huge fan of the Saw films, like myself. I've been waiting 7 years for another movie. You know, there's always been, ever since that movie Insidious came out, and I want to say 2011 is when it came out, when we saw that one part where Billy the Puppet was drawn on the chalkboard with the number 8 underneath it. We've been hoping that maybe they would come back with another Saw film, and finally, we've gotten one. Now, the synopsis is that there is a new person taking on the identity of the Jigsaw killer. And, you know, the bodies are piling up all over the city. And the traps are being a lot more violent than they were in the past. And I mean very violent. Which you would expect of Jigsaw. And we do see a couple of familiar faces again, at least in terms of traps. Like, when they're in the investigation room, we do see the ribcage harness from Saw 3, and we also see the reverse bear trap that's made countless appearances. Not the reverse bear trap 2.0. I'm talking about the original reverse bear trap. The one that Amanda survived and the one that killed Jill Tuck in Saw 3D. Spoilers! But the thing that shocks me the most about this movie is that, except for Jigsaw himself, none of the original characters from the previous films are returning. So, no flashbacks with Jill Tuck or Hoffman. Like, we won't even see if he even died in the bathroom or if he found a way to escape. No Brad and Ryan, those two guys who were Dan who survived. And also, the most upsetting part, no Dr. Gordon, which is a little upsetting because I thought if they were to make an 8th Saw film, it would be about him continuing Jigsaw's work, because of what we saw at the end of Saw 3D. So, I was wrong. There's two traps I showed in this movie that I'm very much looking forward to. The first of all, it shows these four, it kind of reminds me of the first of the series of tests from Saw 5, as well as the mausoleum trap from Saw 4, because it shows 4 or 5 people wearing buckets on their heads with only a cutout for their eyes, and they're chained by their necks to a wall that's covered in circular saw blades, and they have to find a way to escape. The other one kind of reminds me of the pig vat from Saw 3, because it shows these two people trapped in what looks like a silo that's gradually filling with sand. And as it's filling up with sand, also other various objects are being dropped in, such as a pitchfork, a saw blade, a horseshoe. So, I'm guessing there's the possibility they could be buried alive or something. Which is something very interesting. I don't know if we've ever had actually, we haven't had a trap before where someone could possibly be buried alive. I mean, they've done every type of death. I mean, they've had them be shot, you know, impaled, you know, burned to death, frozen to death, near drowning, but that guy survived, having your limbs torn off. They've done everything, but they've not yet done, you know, not drowning, being buried alive. And I'm guessing another one of the traps will take place in a public setting, because the one of the opening scenes of the trailer is an African-American woman going on a jog, and she turns around to see a guy someone being hung by their neck in the park. So, I'm guessing there was another trap that took place in a public setting, maybe during the day or at night. I don't know. The movie hasn't come out yet. As per Saw tradition, it will come out on Friday, October 27th, which is the as we all know, the Friday before Halloween. And the million-dollar question is, will I be seeing this movie in theaters? Because I've been waiting so long. My answer to that? Maybe. I'm not sure. Because I only turned 17, what, 4 years ago? And in those 4 years, there's never really been a good horror movie that I actually wanted to go to the theaters and see. And I haven't had anyone drag me on it, like any girls or guys drag me onto the theater to go see a horror movie. Just because the ones we've gotten over the last few years have not been good. I mean, I had one friend dare me to watch the third Human Centipede movie when it came out on Netflix, and I barely flinched. I mean, those movies were just... I think we can all agree that the Human Centipede movies were just kind of stupid. But a true horror slasher film, like this one, I've been waiting a long time for. And I probably will go see it in theaters. The only thing that's kind of stopping me, and it's kind of the thing whenever you see a horror movie in theaters, so there's always the people who are easily frightened by what they're seeing, and they always have the prone to scream or cover their faces or whatever. I don't want to be seeing that when I'm in the theater. I'd rather be, just kind of be sitting there as kind of, don't do that, or you better get the key. Oh, that's another thing. Whoever is taking on the identity of Jigsaw has gone more 21st century with the traps, because they find the instructions to one of the traps not on a tape player and not on a TV that shows the puppets, but on a micro SD card. So, I'm very curious about that. And fortunately, the puppet is appearing again, and for some reason they've decided to make his eyes light up. I guess to act to the shock factor, I guess. I really don't know. But either way, it promises to be a very good movie. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I can't wait. So we only got about 2, maybe 3 months to wait, which isn't too bad. I'm kind of surprised they released a trailer this early, because I thought they were going to release it more during Comic-Con this weekend, but oh well. But anyway, I guess that's about it. Later, guys. I am out of here.